knew posting spicy content or just playing video games could turn someone into a millionaire almost overnight? From teachers ditching chalkboards for OnlyFans to streamers pulling in millions from a single subathon, the internet is creating fortunes in ways no one saw coming. Some of these creators were broke, stuck in dead-end jobs, or even bedridden, and now they're earning more than top athletes and celebrities. But how did they do it so fast? And could anyone really pull that off? Brianna Coppage. Kicking off the list, we have Brianna Coppage. She was just a 28-year-old English teacher in Missouri, making $42,000 a year. Nothing flashy, just grading papers and paying off student loans like everyone else. But in 2023, she quietly started an OnlyFans account on the side. And let's just say, the internet noticed. Once school officials found out, she resigned. But that side hustle, it turned into a full-blown jackpot. In just 6 months, Brianna earned $1 million on OnlyFans. That's right, what would have taken her 24 years to earn in a classroom, she pulled in within half a year online. Her content went viral. Media outlets from Missouri to national TV couldn't stop talking about the teacher-turned-adult star. And the more they talked, the more subscribers came flooding in. Brianna cleared her student loans, wiped out credit card debt, and even paid off her car, with a supportive husband by her side who even showed up in a few videos. Brianna's not looking back. No regrets. Just receipts. Sophie Rain. Now this one's insane. Sophie Rain, a 20-year-old from Tampa, Florida, joined OnlyFans in May 2023, and by November 2024, she had earned a jaw-dropping $43,477,695. Yep, that's over $43 million in 1 year. That's more than most Hollywood stars, top athletes, even CEOs. Her secret: explicit content, a massive online following, and one ridiculously wealthy fan named Charlie, who alone dropped $4.7 million on her just for tips and private messages. You heard that right. One fan, nearly $5 million. Sophie's rise was so fast it broke the internet. She went from a church-going girl no one knew to one of the highest-paid creators on the platform. When trolls tried to mock her as not a real model, she clapped back, "Call me whatever you want. I'll be laughing my way to the bank." With over $4 million a month rolling in and features in People and TMZ, Sophie's not slowing down. Haters fuel her grind, and she says even God's cool with it. The Lord's very forgiving. Farrah. At number 3, let's talk about Farrah. She's over 45, a former healthcare worker and a millionaire, and you've probably never seen her face. Literally. Farrah, not her real name, spent 20 years in the health industry before quitting in 2021 to try something bold, a faceless OnlyFans account. No flashy identity, no name, just neck-down photos, mystery, and premium pricing if fans wanted a glimpse of her face. And guess what? It worked. By early 2023, she had 3,500 loyal subscribers and had grossed about $1 million. That's $800,000 after OnlyFans cut. Verified by Business Insider, no less. At first, her content was subtle. Think fitness clips and errand selfies. But as she leaned into adult content and tapped into niche Reddit communities like her MILF, her fanbase exploded. Collabs with other creators added even more fuel. Farrah wasn't a young influencer or celeb. She was a middle-aged mom who found financial freedom by staying anonymous. Proof that even with your face off camera, you can still be the main character in your own success story. Zara Dar next. Zara Dar, a 24-year-old bioengineer from Texas, was on track to become a professor until she ditched her PhD and made $1.4 million on OnlyFans instead. Yep, brains in business. In January 2022, tired of living on a tiny grad school stipend, Zara launched an OnlyFans with a twist. She blended adult content with educational STEM videos, think science lectures on YouTube and Pornhub, leading straight to nude shoots and steamy science chats on her page. Genius, right? By the end of 2024, she had racked up $1.4 million in net income, with $240,000 coming in just in December alone. Her top source? Private messages. Over $660,000 came from fans paying to talk about biology. And not always the textbook kind. Zara hit the platform's top 0.1% comma, gained media buzz, and started funding better production for her science content. She calls leaving her PhD the best move she ever made. Brains, boldness, and a killer niche? That's millionaire material right there. Bryce Adams? Coming in at number 5, we've got Bryce Adams. Now, 2 years before, Adams and her boyfriend Jay were running a small sporting goods business. Fast forward to 2023, they're pulling in $9, $10 million a year on OnlyFans. Wild, right? It all started in 2021 with fitness content. Then they added adult content into the mix, and things exploded. By the end of 2022, Bryce had already made $6.4 million that year alone. Today, she runs 4 different OnlyFans pages with over 1 million subscribers total, and she was the first creator ever to hit 10 million likes on the platform. Her strategy? Relentless content and smart systems. Over 300 videos by 2023, plus multiple subscription tiers, from gym-friendly content to VIP access at $30/month. One single live show brought in $60,000 in tips. Not bad for a few hours' work. Unlike most creators, Bryce treats it like a full business. She has employees, a Florida property where they shoot content, and even holds team retreats. And yes, she pays out over $1 million a year in payroll. Hustle meets empire. Rebecca Goodwin next. Rebecca Goodwin. She was living on £50 a week food stamps, struggling to raise 2 kids in Chesterfield, England. Now, she's earned over £4 million, about $5 million, on OnlyFans. And she did it with cosplay and pure grit. Back in 2020, Rebecca couldn't afford childcare, so she started selling spicy photos online. Fast forward to 2023, and she was raking in £100,000 a month. Over $120,000, bought a £230,000 house, a £45,000 car, and became one of the UK's highest paid adult performers. Her secret weapon? Wildly creative, character-based content. She's known for cosplay, like her viral Jaws vs. Baywatch underwater film, and makes £50,000 per custom video. That uniqueness grabbed media attention, landing her on ITV's Getting Filthy Rich, where she was called an icon, huge in cosplay. But Rebecca didn't stop at success. She launched a housing scheme for low-income families, aiming to buy 8 homes to rent out cheaply to struggling single parents. From food stamps to philanthropy, Rebecca's story proves that digital hustle can change lives, not just yours, but others too. But what about the creators who made millions without ever posting on OnlyFans, just by going live? Kai Cenat at just 21? Kai Cenat didn't just break Twitch records, he shattered them. In February 2023, during his month-long subathon, Kai hit 728,000 plus active subscribers, the highest sub count in Twitch history. Even at the base $5 tier, that's around $3.6 million in 1 month before Twitch's cut. Starting with comedy skits on YouTube as part of AMP, Kai made the switch to full-time streaming in 2022 and blew up. His high-energy streams pulled in celebs like 21 Savage, Lil Uzi Vert, and even Drake, turning his Twitch into a non-stop viral hotspot. And then came the wildest offer yet, $60 million from Kick to stream just half his subathon on their platform. Kai preyed on it, literally, and turned it down, choosing loyalty to Twitch over the bag. By late 2023, Forbes estimated his net worth in the 8 figures, and he'd already racked up 2 Streamer of the Year awards. And as of 2025, he is the 4th most followed Twitch streamer with 16.2 million followers and most subscribed Twitch streamer. From college dorm streams to reportedly over $10 million a year, Kai's just getting started, and he knows it. iShowSpeed? Then we have Darren Watkins Jr., aka iShowSpeed. He went from streaming to a handful of viewers in his Ohio bedroom, to building a $10 million empire, all before turning 20. He started in 2020 as a 15-year-old high schooler, just messing around with Fortnite and Five Nights at Freddy's. By 16, he'd already made his first $1 million. His first big purchase? A house for his mom. Not bad for someone who couldn't even drive yet. Speed's unfiltered energy, the screaming, the chaos, the catchphrases, turned him into a viral machine across YouTube and TikTok. By 2024, he had over 45 million followers combined and was pulling tens of thousands of live viewers per stream. He faced hurdles too. Even his mom nearly kicked him out over a controversial clip. But he never stopped grinding. Week 1, I had 1 viewer. Week 4, 20, he said. He kept going. In 2023, he met Cristiano Ronaldo, his idol, and dropped merch, music, and more. At just 20, Speed's already made it big. Or as he'd yell it, "We just getting warmed up." But what if you could blow up without saying a single word? Kabilame didn't say a single word and still became the most followed TikToker in the world. In 2020, after losing his factory job in Italy during the pandemic, Kabi started posting TikToks mocking ridiculous life hacks with nothing but a shrug and a look. That look, it made him a global icon. By 2022, he passed 100 million followers, overtaking Charli D'Amelio. A year later, he hit 160 million. And the money followed fast. In 2023 alone, Kabi earned $16.5 million, mostly from brand deals with Hugo Boss, Netflix, Fortnite, and more. He reportedly charges up to $750,000 per sponsored post. And yes, brands pay it. He's sat front row at fashion weeks, become a Cannes Film Festival juror, and bought a multi-million-euro mansion all in under 2 years. Despite the fame and fortune, Kabi's still humble. He says the goal isn't just money, he dreams of acting. But in the meantime, he's proof that you don't need words to become a millionaire. Just a phone, an idea, and that look. Iron Mouse. And finally, imagine breaking Twitch records without ever leaving your bed. That's the story of Iron Mouse, a 26-year-old Puerto Rican-American VTuber who streams behind a bubbly, pink-haired anime avatar, all while battling a rare immune disorder called CVID. She started streaming in 2017, mostly as a way to cope with isolation. Then, the pandemic hit, and her mix of opera-level vocals, chaotic humor, and genuine warmth caught fire. By 2022, during her first subathon, she hit 170,000 plus subscribers, becoming the most subscribed female streamer on Twitch. But she wasn't done. In September 2024, her second subathon broke Twitch. Iron Mouse peaked at 321,000 active subs, even surpassing Kai Cenat's record, all while streaming from her bedroom. She's earned millions through subs, donations, and sponsors. But more than that, she's built a global community. Streaming became my window to the world, she says. With Bishoujo and frequent collabs, like with Kadak VA, she's shown that even homebound creators can dominate the internet. So, there you have it. Now, be honest. If you had to choose between going faceless or going live, which one are you betting on? Let me know below. I'm curious what your move would be.